So if you can always jump on, even if you're cleaning or doing whatever, it's great to always jump on these calls because it's super important. And I really feel like a lot of the questions that we go over, the things that I teach you on here, is kind of what floods our inbox and our group throughout the week. And there's a really strong relationship between the coaches that get on these calls, dive into their trainings, that have success, in building their business. So that's just something to consider. So I hope everybody had a fabulous weekend. I have been pretty sick, so I'm gonna try to get through this as fast as I can. I think it's the allergies here in the South, because I feel like I have the flu sometimes, but then I just feel like I have allergies, so I'm not really sure. We have these huge like Bradford pear trees that bloom, and there's these white flowers that bloom, and they are everywhere, and I just can't breathe. So that's kind of what's going on. I'm drinking coffee right now. Not because I need caffeine at 8 o'clock at night. I just like feels good on my chest. I know I drink tea, but I just made coffee. I got this new, I'm such a cheater eater. I got this new Reese's Pieces, like low fat creamer. It's so good. It's not on the meal plan, but whatever. We're all human, right? So anyway, I hope everyone had a fabulous weekend, and I'm going to go over some recognition to start out with. Ooh, I need to plug my phone in. Do you guys feel like your phone is always dying? Like literally, I feel like my phone is always dying. And we're going to go over some recognition really quick, and let's see. Okay. So view photo. No, I don't want to upload a photo. Like one of these days I will learn how to, when you do stuff, when you're like the leader on these calls under pressure, it seems like you're just like, oh my God, I'm hitting it wrong. Okay. So with Success Club 16, we have Bailey Glazner and myself. We have Tim Ottaway at 10. We have myself at 16, my husband at 10. We have Michelle Katz at 10, Carrie Steelman-Smith at 8, Valerie Nelson at 8, Carly Blesla 6, Kelly Weisma 4, Catherine DeMonte 4, Megan Gutenberg 4. I think Megan has 6 now, because I remember you told me the other day you had 6. So yay for our team.
12 now.
Who has 12?
Valerie.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You guys, like literally when I first started doing this a couple years ago, if you got Success Club 10, you were like the queen of the universe. And now you guys are getting to like Emerald, where it took us back in the day like 6 to 8 months, which is even a better reason. And I know I'm interrupting our recognition, but our system is becoming very, very duplicatable. And Michelle and I have been working, and Carrie Steelman has been working a lot on coming up with duplicatable systems for what works, what doesn't work. And if you follow these simple steps, and if it's harder than a 3rd grader to do, it's too hard. Like it literally is too hard. So keeping it simple and sticking to what you learn on these trainings is really going to propel your business forward. It's so exciting. Amy Waldron 2, Bertice Martinez 2, Jennifer G 2, Shelby Brown 2, Carlin Bella 2, Christine Sudowick 2, Cassandra Steelman 2, Jackie Howe 2, Randy Olfont, I believe she has 4 now. Michelle Katz, I already read you at 10. Jackie Evans 2, and Scion at 2. Now, which is awesome. So one of the things that if you are new, you may not understand what I'm talking about right now. And you get 2 points for signing up a customer or coach with a challenge pack. So you either do home direct Shakeology. You want to make sure you tell them it's on home direct. And if they're like, oh, Michelle, well, I don't want it on home direct because I don't want it coming every month. That's okay, because if it's not on home direct, you're not going to get 2 points. Just tell them, go ahead and do it, and then I'll give you the phone number to go ahead and cancel, plus the shipping is cheaper. So you definitely want to do that, and make sure you tell your customers that. Also, they buy a challenge pack where it comes together. I'm seeing some of you guys that are putting like 21-day fix DVDs and then Shakeology in the shopping cart. That is not what you want to do. You want to do strictly across the board. Now, some of you guys may disagree, but I feel like I've had massive success with only providing my customers with 2 options, pretty much. You either get Beachbody On Demand with Shakeology, or you get Beachbody On Demand with the Performance line. or you can just get Shakeology. I never bear it, and you guys will get eventually. I feel like right now you might be like, oh, well, she just really wanted the 21-day fix DVDs. Well, that's great. Well, eventually you're going to exhaust yourself in this business, and you might get fed up enough to where you really want your business to move forward. And sadly, not sadly, but I feel like Beachbody set up the system because it helps your customers have more success and more longevity with the program since they have Beachbody on demand for a year. Also, some people were getting confused to where if somebody bought Beachbody on demand and Shakeology, then they're going to sign up as a coach. What do they get if they already have Beachbody on demand? So they want to get a completion pack. And if I say this wrong, let me know. But they'd want to get a completion pack to where when they sign up as a coach, they're getting the completion pack so that they can become a coach. You don't ever just have them pay the $40 to become a coach and then buy a challenge pack later. You only have them pay $40 to become a coach if they already are active within that 5 weeks. They pay the $40 to become a coach. They fill out the customer challenge pack, what is it called? Refund form. And that is going to make them an active coach. So I know I probably annoy some of you guys because I go through the downline with a fine-tooth comb, but sometimes I find stuff. There was a couple I know Valerie, that she had her customers fill out, and then sometimes Beachbody won't. You always got to check your downline because sometimes they'll say inactive, and then they might really have been need to be active, so you might need to fill it out again. I always fill mine out for my customer, so that's just something to consider. I always ask them what the last 4 of the credit card they used was. If they don't mind giving it to me, and I just fill it out for them. Makes things simple, gets it done, and then you can move on. So that's just something else to definitely think about. This is the last week of Team Cup. So those of you, pretty much everybody on this call right now is going to Coach Summit, which is so exciting. That is our event in Indianapolis. And everybody, that's our big event. So anybody who's anybody in Beachbody, even if you have no idea what it is, definitely get your ticket for that. You definitely want to go to Coach Summit. We can figure out room arrangements later. Some of us room together. Some of us sleep on floors in people's rooms. As you go along in this business and you start making more money, and you then you get fancy, and sometimes you share a room with one other person. But I still shack up on the floor or like on a couch somewhere because it saves money and it's fun to be around your friends. So even if you don't know anyone on this team yet, just reach out to myself or even Danielle, because Danielle, even Pacey, knows a lot of people on Team Boom, and we can always help you guys find a roommate or figure out definitely what you're going to do. But with Team Cup, everybody on your team, and I know it's super stressful and overwhelming, like, oh my God, how am I gonna get 6 Success Club points? Okay, everybody on your team would need to get 6 for you to get a special recognition medal when you're at Summit, and you get a special workout when you're at Coach Summit. Meaning a special workout, meaning like you're not working out with 10,000 people. There's like 200 people in a room with you and Shaun T working out, which is huge. So at this point, if you have 4 and you're getting nervous, you always have aunts, uncles, grandparents, sisters, brothers, people. I'm not saying obviously cheat the system because you don't ever want to do that, but sometimes you have to be creative and helping maybe family members or somebody to get you those 2 points, because you want to remember you're also going to make the commission off of that. So the cheapest challenge pack right now, Michelle, is the cheapest challenge pack is $130?
Yes.
Yeah, so the cheapest challenge pack
would be the same, right?
Yeah, so that's the cheapest one. So if you really need your points to get Success Club, you're gonna make $40 off of it anyway. So really, it's like $90. I know my mother-in-law Kathy. I don't know if you guys have met my mother-in-law Kathy. She's over here. She can wave to you. That's my mother-in-law, and she is committed to drinking her Shakeology and all of this stuff. And Kathy is doing great. And Kathy also last month was one of my my 10 for Success Club because she had actually signed up 6 months ago re-signed up again, and anybody can re-sign up within 6 months. So if they were gone for 6 months and then they want to restart their Shakeology again or something like that. So reach out to your old customers, reach out to people that started off and maybe they fell off. And that's one of the things that Michelle and I did even a couple of months ago, because October, November were really hard months for Michelle and myself. And we went back through and we looked at people that maybe even a few months ago were on Shakeology, re-inviting them to kick off their fitness journey again, which really helps. So that's just something to consider. All right. Any of you guys that are local to Greenville, South Carolina, I invited you guys to a local, we're going to go out and do a lunch on this Sunday. It's in the event, so check your events. But the reason I'm telling you is if you have any coaches in your downline that you would like to invite, please invite them to that event. We are going to go to this place, Tin Lizzie's. It's called for tacos. So, but if you guys have any coaches that are local in your area, also meet up with them. A, it's great for content, for posting, and B, it's great to develop relationships and really meet people and hang out with people that are in your fitness community. All right, so we are going to go around. So this is the time to get really nervous, and if you are, you can unmute yourself, or if you're pretending you're on the call, or no, I'm just kidding. No, you want to think about this, because we're going to go around and we're going to say, this week I will, okay? And you're going to fill in the blank, okay? And it can be fitness related, it can be personal, it can be anything. And you can have 2 or 3 things, not just one. You have to do 2 or 3 things. And everyone is going to get to share. I know you're really excited about that, so don't go and hang up. So I'm going to start. And this week I will get up in the morning, work out, and then shower and get ready for the day. As crazy as that sounds, that's like a huge task for a Beachbody coach. Okay, so I will work out early in the morning, I will shower, and I will get ready. I will also invite 44 people a day, so I have my Monday sheet ready. And I will also spend time with my children doing crafts. I got some crafts. We're going to paint these little mermaids, and then Landon's going to do the dolphin, and do some more reading. We're reading these series of books. So those are my 3 things that I'm going to commit to this week. Okay?
Marie, you're muted.
Okay, Megan?
All right, I am going to drink enough water every day. I'm going to do at least 15 invites every day, and I'm trying to think of a third one. I do wake up every morning to do my workout, so I feel like I don't have to say that. But I am coming back from vacation, so perhaps I do want to say my third one will be I'm still going to wake up every morning and do my workouts. And if I run in the morning, then I'll make sure I do my workout in the evening.
Nice. Thank you, Megan. Jamie?
Let's see. This week I will finish my PD book. I have not been good about reading my PD. And the other thing, I don't have 3, I only have 2 this week. I will leave my work on time, because this is my I'm less than a month out from a giant conference that I coordinate and plan every year. So it's kind of like crazy time.
I hate that time of year.
So, and I plan like, so I plan all the presenters and awards and gifts and all that stuff. So it's kind of my crazy time. So I am determined to leave work at 5 o'clock every day.
Nice. Nice. Thank you, Jamie. Danielle.
Okay. One personal is trying to find a job, because literally every night I break down. Secondly is I'm going to be getting on a one-on-one call with Beth to kind of, and hopefully I'm going to be implementing what she has to say, which I'm excited about.
Did you recently leave your job?
Nope, I didn't leave my job, but I was about to, like, I'm off today and tomorrow, but Tuesday I was about to give my letter of resignation, but then I kind of said, you know what, no, do nothing, we'll have another job.
Okay, yeah.
That's my primary focus for sure. I've been on interviews, but so that my second is getting on a one-on-one call tomorrow with Beth and implementing what she has to say, and getting back to PD, because I used to be the PD queen and I've stopped that. So I think I need to get back on that.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Kathy? Let me unmute you, Kathy. You don't have to do it. Wait, hold on. I think we were like unmuting. Wait, you might have to do it. It won't. Wait, hold on. Don't do it. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I'm committed to drinking my water. I'm committed to doing my Shakeology every day.
You better.
And I'm committed to keeping my jewelry business going. Marie knows that I need the income, and I'm committed to getting it going again. So.
Yeah, we made a deal. She buys Shakeology from me and doesn't let her products build up. And I will buy something from her business every month. So, but she's gonna be hitting me up next week because it's the first of the month. Thanks, Kathy. Lori. Oh, where'd Lori go?
I'm right here. Sorry, it just told me to mute myself. Okay, my 3 things is that I'm battling shin splints, so I'm really going to try to focus on my self-care. And it's my birthday at the end of the week, so Brian already offered to get me a massage, so that's a winner right there. And then my second thing is I do like waves of doing good on the business and not, so consistency is kind of my downfall. So I want to follow up with the warm market people I got going on the back burner, and to get my guts up when it comes to the cold market, because I seem to get cold feet when it comes to that. So those are my things that I kind of want to work on.
Yeah, and a little tip on the cold market. I was just on Instagram, and I was like, all these people are working out, and I was like, oh, you're on this awesome fitness journey. Are you a health and fitness coach? And then they're like, no, not yet. And then I think to myself, now what am I gonna say? You know, and like I'm like, you know, a Star Diving coach over here, and then I'm thinking, okay, so super awkward. And I'm like, oh, cool. Well, it looks like you're killing your workouts, and you know, I'd love to give you some more information on joining my team. As random as that may sound, send. I feel like I feel dirty when I do that, you know. And it's not like, and I think that's one of the things Vicky and I kind of talked about in the group. Like, how do you get to that point where you're just in it? You're not.
Yeah.
You're either in it and scared, or you're not in it and you're mad because you're not in it. Like, you just got to get in it and just like go for it, and like just kind of, and don't keep thinking about it. Like, do you guys ever think about like this call, for example? Like, I'm in charge of the call, and for the past 2 hours I was thinking about this stinking call. Raise your hand if you were doing that to yourself. I mean, we're all human. I mean, you weren't like, oh, I'm so excited. Danielle's excited, but no one else is really that excited, right?
I wake up at 3 o'clock every morning thinking about this business and what I'm not doing.
Yeah. Yeah. And even when you're in there typing, and you probably think I'm super passive aggressive, guys, but when you're in there and you're like, oh, I'm so worried, I'm like, you type about it for 30 minutes. You could have done 15 invites. And all you had to do was cut and paste. Hey, gorgeous, how's it going? Looks like you're having a fabulous day. Super cute dog. So I have this fitness group. Do you want to join it? Like, that's all I'm doing, and I'm like super successful with it, you know? Like, just don't even think about it. Just go for it, you know? All right. So let's see. Catherine, our rockin' new coach.
Hey. So let's see. I'm definitely committed.
I will.
Oh, this week I will.
Mm-hmm.
Help at least one more person, because I want to hit Success Club my first month. Because I think I have 4 points right now.
Mm-hmm.
This week I also want to take my son to baby story time, because we missed last week. And I'm going with my fellow coach Katie, so that's really exciting. We're going to go to baby story time.
Yeah.
And
we'll go into that too on Wednesday.
Yeah. And let's see, last but not least, I really need to commit to tracking my water and making sure I'm drinking enough, because that's been hard for me.
Yeah, definitely. And I can relate to that. I'm like, why do I feel like I'm dying? Oh, I've had Energize, Shakeology, 3 cups of coffee, and a protein bar. That's probably why. So that self-care, going back to that self-care, is super important. You know, having an idea of your food, getting food in your house, and being organized, because by the time you do your workouts, you're taking care of your family, and then you're doing everything. Once you start to let yourself go, you can totally tell. And I've been on vacations with Jamie now before, where she's like, dude, like, are we ever going to eat lunch? You know, it's not because I'm not an eater, but it just gets away from me, and you definitely got to make that a priority. So very, very, very important, especially with the water. All right. Thank you for sharing. Let's see. My girl, Karen. Good to see you on here, Karen. Well, let me unmute you. I'll do it for you. Maybe. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I think this week I'm just going to try to get out of my own head. I've just been having a hard time sticking to things since my grandfather died in January, and I kind of let my self-care slack. I've been letting what I eat kind of go to the wayside, and my workouts, I was like pushing myself to do them, and a lot of times I was like, oh, I'll miss it and I'll catch up. So last week I realized what I was doing and how I was letting it affect my mood and stuff. So I said, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just going to get back on track. So I meal prepped all last week. Yeah, I got back on track with my Shakeology, ordered my recovery and my Energize, bought new weights, and I'm going to concentrate on that. And then I did start doing a couple of invites here and there just to try to get myself back into it. Just because I'm sick of feeling like bleh. That's my goal this week, is to make myself feel better by doing the thing that was making me feel better before all this happened. So
yeah, definitely. And for Karen and Lori, you guys, I've seen you at Success Club before. I follow you guys on Instagram. Lori, I follow you, but I see Karen, I see you on Instagram posting more. You guys already know how to do it. Once you get in your head and you become frozen, I have a lot of coaches that become frozen, sometimes if not days, yet years. And sharing your journey, whether you're frozen, still share that you're frozen, is so important. You do not have to. There's a huge army of cookie cutter Stepford Live Beachbody coaches out there, and I watch them all day long. They post 85,000 times about how they love their life, and they're so freaking happy, and they're so excited to get up in the morning, and they're just like, holy frick, I'm so happy. And that's not relatable, you know? Like this weekend, even when I went for a run and I was feeling good, I was like, you know what? Nobody cares. So I'm going to tell everybody that I went to my kids' cheerleading competition, 66 likes. I'm still going to reach out to those people and build a relationship with them. I don't have to say that I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday morning. I felt amazing. I also ran 3 miles and made a huge breakfast and folded on my laundry. That's going to piss people off. You know what I mean? So you gotta, and on the days where I don't, and I'm working on this, and this is one of this week I will, the days that I don't post, I need to share that, I didn't show up today because I'm still showing up, but today is a struggle, and then kind of relate that back to how having Beachbody on Demand is even, saved your life with your workouts, because not only are you struggling, and Dedra does an amazing job with this, not only is she busy and she has kids and she's always in the car and she works all day, but Beachbody on Demand has been that bridge for her that allows her in her busy life to still work out. Because I'm sure that as busy as she is and everything that she's doing, because I follow her all week long, there's no way that she'd be going to the gym 5 days a week. Maybe you would, but there's no way. And then we fall into that rut that we fall into this hole and we don't work out. So putting out there that you're working out, but also speaking to your viewers is what's going to make your business go from good to great. Not like check out my glutes or I'm killing the gym today. I'm killing the gym today maybe because I'm focusing on my nutrition and I'm that my superfood is giving me more energy, or I'm, this or that. And Suzanne had a great post because, she did this post about how everyone right now is doing this no carbs. Like people are like doing keto and then they don't eat carbs or whatever. And then, some people try to do it forever and then they stop and then they gain all their weight back. Some do, not all. And she showed how she had, done, like a certain amount of carbs and then how she ate more carbs and how her body changed, but it changed for the better. And understanding nutrition and not being on a diet and building that healthy lifestyle was really cool because she's showing people that if you understand nutrition and you learn how to eat and you have support, you don't need to be on a diet. So I thought that was really cool and I really wanted to steal it, but I was like, everyone on social media will know that I did that because she's the only one that's ever done that, and it was brilliant. So kudos to you on that one. That was huge. So Suzanne, let's go ahead with you with your I will.
This week, water and workout is not really a problem for me because they're kind of addicting right now. Probably the biggest I will first, my time with my children, have it be intentional time with my children, not just time spent, but an intentional time. That's been something that's just been in my heart personally. And doing well on Instagram and reaching out there. I've slacked off on Facebook. Just we've had some talks about some of the mamas and stuff. So slacked off on Facebook. I need to pick.
Moms are the worst. Moms are the hardest tribe. They're like the worst. You're like, hey, you want to get fit and work out with me, and they just like totally like burn down your house.
Yep. So work on posting more because I've slipped off on posting because I felt like maybe I was getting on people's nerves. And then just the mom group. But with the recent post, I've been reaching out to those that commented on that, and I actually got a lot of people coming. Not a lot. It was like 5 or 7. I can't remember. That came to me off of that post on their own. What are you doing? So, so trying to post more on Facebook, going back to that because Instagram is up and running and it's kind of organically growing now itself. But I need to get back to Facebook and do better with my content there.
Yeah, and you could. But I would just stay with Instagram.
Okay.
You don't have to on Facebook. You have to build more of a relationship before you invite. Facebook is just kind of like, hey, like you're killing it. You want to join my group? Sure, send me details. Here they are. Like, let's do this. Kind of thing. Facebook is kind of like you're going over to someone's house, and it's like so personal. You know what I mean? Like you're like going over their house. Things go smoother like in a restaurant. It's not as like personal and like people feel more comfortable. It's like it's kind of like the happy hour kind of area. Facebook is, I have success on Facebook because I'm used to it and I'm comfortable with it. But I would definitely, if you were on Instagram, keep going with Instagram. And I would definitely, in your case, Suzanne, I would definitely talk to people about how they can bridge being a trainer and a fitness instructor and how they can expand not only their local market of what they're doing, but how they can expand it all over the country. So I've been meaning to talk to you about this, possibly even for you, which might help is even like having a small website to where they can do those like one-on-one trainings with you, or they can buy products from you, or they can join your online challenge group so they can see on your website how you're diversified, as opposed to like, I think a lot of trainers, I have 2 girls that just signed up that are personal trainers, and they're doing that, like join my local training, personal training, meal planning, not local, join my online fitness group, and all these trainers and all these people are outsourcing them to go buy products at GNC, do all this stuff. They might as well just buy them from you. So that's just something to consider. And you don't have to do all Beachbody. Like, I don't just use all Beachbody stuff, I use a wide variety of things. So making sure that your market knows that is like pretty cool too, because I was talking to one of these ladies that she was like, well, if I join as a coach, do I just have to do Beachbody? And you don't, because nobody on this call is Beachbody. I'm Boom Empire Fitness. I don't just do Beachbody. So people seeing you in the fitness community doing other things than Beachbody, they're going to be more drawn to you also. One of the things, and then we have a couple more people to go to. Well, actually, let me go to you guys first before I go to the next part. Thank you, Suzanne. That was really good. I definitely think that you have what it takes. It's just doing the unsexy part, which is the not fun, behind the scenes, like, you want to join me or not kind of stuff. Because you outwork everybody on like the other part. 100%. You and Jamie. That's it. Every day. All day. All right, Dedra.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Now don't laugh at me, but what was the question? We had three.
The question is, this week I will.
This week I will. I already have it on my agenda. I am interviewing not Beachbody business women, but other women who started their business from the ground, and I'm trying to compare it to how they grow theirs to how I grow mine, because theirs is local, but mine is international. So I'm going to do like an online invite. I already have a nurse that branched out and started her own business. That's actually one of my challengers. So I'm just interested to know the struggles and the process compared to what I got to go through. So that's just a project for me. What else do we have? I'm still inviting for the March Madness. I have 2 groups that's coming out. I have to divide it because you have to relate to this one group and you can't relate to the other. So March Madness is about the people that's out there now. I have a biker chick challenge because I don't know if you guys know, but I used to be in a motorcycle club for about 6 years, and I was a business manager. So I know how riding motorcycles and weight, we look a certain way, and there's a lot of older women that are still in the bike clubs that I know they're falling off. And I know they want to look a certain way because there's 2 bike weeks. And I don't know if you guys know, but there's actually a white bike week and there's a black bike week. And
yes, like I did know that. I went to Myrtle Beach
and
once during the Black Biker Week, and I was like, whoa, I'm the only non-black biker here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that. And literally, the city gets shut down for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of women. If you guys got to just open your eyes sometimes. There's a lot of women right out there, and we're climbing higher than the men's. So we have to look a certain way. We want to look a certain way. We want to look appealing while we're on our bikes. So that's the one group, and my other group is just for the others. Spending time with kids is number 3. So I do spend time with kids, but those of you who don't know, I have a 19, a 17, a 14, and a 3-year-old. And I have a stepdaughter that's 11. So I am freaking busy. I think I'm busy. Like, that's my thing. I'm the busy mom. I'm never still, but I still make time for myself. So that's 3, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. And in a second, she's going to share a little bit more with us before we jump off here. So I'll definitely get back to you. Let's see. We have Amanda, my girl Amanda, new coach Amanda. And this is my friend that we always work out on Thursdays at Body Pump. So let me see if she's on here. Let me unmute her. Hey, Amanda.
Hey, sorry, I'm going to the bathroom because my little one's screaming right now. So my 3 things are: I will do better with nutrition and diet. I will also commit to working out 6 days this week and increasing my water intake. and being more intentional with my kids, especially since my husband will be out of town all week.
Nice. Party at your house.
What's that?
I said party at your house.
Right?
Awesome. Awesome. Good. Well, thanks for joining us. I don't know if I feel like my computer's breaking up, but okay, wait, there it goes. Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you in the challenge and definitely Thursday at Body Pump. We go to that. I'm excited. I love it. One day a week, I go outside. All right. Thank you.
Amy and I are doing body combat tomorrow, so I'll be doing it twice.
Wow. Good. Awesome. You guys have fun. I won't be there. Okay. So I know they invited me. I was like, have fun. All right. Steve, what you got, Steve?
Okay, my 3 things are I'm going to help 2 people this week. Like you women, I got an issue with water, so I'm like Marie. I drink my Shakeology, my Recover, and 3 cups of coffee, and Energize, and I'm running like 100 miles an hour, and I'm like,
why am I sweating? Oh, yeah.
Where's the water in there? So I'm just going to hook an IV up to my arm and, just kind of hook it up right next to my desk, and I'm good to go,
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. And, my workouts are good. I don't have any issues with the workouts. They're real. I'm killing it there. But, just.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but Steve was the Beachbody Challenge winner.
Yeah.
Yeah. What year did you win that, Steve?
Oh, it's been a couple of years now.
2014?
Yeah, it's like 13 or 14, I think. I've lost 152 pounds.
Steve, isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
He's kind of a big deal, guys.
Yeah. No. Just consistency in the business, posting on, for me, I'm old school, Marie, and you know that because I'm from one of the old timers. So it's this new age of social media. It's kind of different for me. So kind of learning it and getting out there, doing more Instagram stuff. So people are starting to follow now. So that's been good.
Awesome. Well, we're glad to have you and your expertise on our team, Steve. Thanks for sharing. And it looks like, Vicky. Got you. What were you going to do this week, Vicky?
Okay. First of all, sorry I'm late. I thought it was at 8:30.
It's always changing.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, there'll be 4 things. Let's see. 1, pay more attention to what's going on. Nutrition. Like you said, I've gotten to where I'm doing a shake, eating a protein bar, drinking water, and all of a sudden I'm dying and starving. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? So that's important. Big thing is, in my terms, growing some balls and doing more inviting, especially the cold inviting. I'm just so lost on that. No matter how many scripts or what everybody says to do, I'm just like, eh. I don't know why I'm scared. They can't see me. They can't come to my house, but I'm going to do more of that. And I got all this stuff written down because I wasn't expecting this. I need to spend some quality time with my mom. She lives upstairs, and we talk on the phone for 5 minutes, and she comes downstairs and we talk for 5 minutes. It's like, yeah. See you later. Bye.
Go back upstairs.
I got to take her to lunch or something.
How long has she been upstairs, Vicky?
My mother has lived upstairs for probably 3 years now.
Wow.
In her upstairs apartment, yeah. So it hasn't been like that for 3 years, but lately, I have a list of things. I have to be less available for my part-time job. It's ridiculous. It's a bunch of little girls working there who call in sick, so I'm the one who goes in. I got to study this Instagram stuff more. I always post my videos too long and they keep re-looping. Or I don't even know what I'm doing size-wise with things. But and I know we have our coach university thing going. I got to get in there. I have to understand our products more.
Not really. You don't really have to.
Well,
don't overwhelm yourself with it, just
it's a learning experience. Yeah. Like the one girl that I have, she's just like, do you have this? Do you have that? Well, now I know everything we freaking have.
Right. And she wants to know all the ingredients. Like, don't feel like you have to know that. Like, I don't know anything. Like, you ask me questions and I look it up in Google and then I give you an answer. Like,
yeah, I just kind of figured out, I don't know why, I just figured out how to find that. I don't know, there was just like all the boost stuff I never found before. But anyways,
yeah.
I just have to get more comfortable with the online office and just.
Right. And you're going to find all that stuff in the training. So,
Yes.
sorry, I don't keep going. I don't want to interrupt you.
No, so really, well, I listed about 1,000 things, but nutrition, getting back in the university group, catching up in there especially, and just mom. I got to take care of mom.
Yeah, definitely. And I
Big
would make
time.
that a priority. Schedule it into your day.
Guilt is like everywhere, so.
Yeah, definitely. I feel that. I feel that too. Definitely. So, all right. So I just want to spend 1 minute. And if you were to think of everything that we had to do, guys, you would be so overwhelmed you wouldn't even know where to start, right? Like, think about it. Like, there's so many things right now. I have so many pieces of paper and so many different things. I'm like, what are we even doing? And then I'll get anxiety. Like earlier, I was like, oh, I'm so nervous. But like, because I start thinking of everything all together. Do you guys do that? Honestly, yeah. I mean, you've got to be doing that. So if we were to keep it simple for this week, and as a team, yeah, I'm not trying to micromanage your business, but I'm just saying as a team, because there's so many different things out there. And if you were to pick a couple things to focus on, you know, like what would you focus on? And my suggestion would be is doing your homework in the coaching university, working out, drinking your Shakeology, invite 10 people, follow up. So drinking your Shakeology and working out, that's already done. That's scheduled in your day. You know, do your coaching university homework. Even if you think you know everything, I'm still doing it too, because you're still going to learn stuff because you don't, you know. And I knew when I put how to become emerald, all of you guys that were emeralds were going to skip over that, you know. And there's a lot that goes into that you really want to learn. Then I would invite, because you want to do what's going to make you money. You could learn everything in the world, but I've told you guys this before. Knowledge in this business is not power, action is. I knew absolutely nothing when I built my business to making, you know, enough money to go part-time as a teacher. I kind of knew stuff, but I really didn't. Once I became a full-on leader, I had to, because I had to duplicate it and be able to teach you. So I'm not sitting around trying to learn everything, become an expert, and then jump out of the nest. You just got to fly and go and learn a little bit as you go, okay? So just really think about that. Also, showing up in the challenge groups is super important. You know, I don't care if you just take a picture of your like apple in your kitchen and say, you know, excited about my fruit today. Not just posting garbage, but, you know, have something, because there's a lot of challengers in there, guys, that are showing up and they're commenting on that little snowman every day, and their coach is not there. Their coach is not there. And even if you don't have any customers in there yet, and you are on this team, we are still putting customers and coaches under you. So the more they see you, even if you don't know them, and the more you're engaging in the group, long-term is going to make you more money, because the more people that stay on Shakeology, they're still going under you, even if you don't know them yet, and if you're on this team. So if it's just me every day, like, hey girl, nice socks, way to go get them, looks good, like your shirt. Like, you know, I mean, I sit here for an hour and a half and I do all that. And if we had all of us doing just a little bit, it might be a little bit more personal, you know, it might be a little bit more personal. So that's just something to consider, just really diving into that. And then obviously doing your invites. I write down this week, I'm going with the letter, all my Facebook friends with the letter HIJK. I'm going to invite all of those people. HIJK. You go to the search of friends. HIJK. Anybody that has those starts with that. I'm inviting all of them on Facebook, and I'm inviting all my followers on Instagram that are HIJK, because I do a couple letters a week. All I'm going to say to them is, do you want me to tell you what I'm going to say, or do you already have something you're going to say when you guys do your invite? When we say invite, like, do you know what I'm meaning? When I say it's invite, and I post this stuff in the groups all the time, but it's probably, there's so many posts you probably don't even see it. But anybody that's following me on Instagram, I'll tell you what I say to them. I'll sit and watch TV and do like 100 of these at a time. Because, I mean, it's mindless. I don't even have to do anything. I just say to them, hey, gorgeous. You can't use that one, Steve. Hey, gorgeous. I want to say thanks for constantly following my journey. It hasn't always been easy, but it's been so worth it. And your support means so much to me. Are you on a health and fitness journey too? And then I DM that to anyone that's following me. Now, I go to their page. If they're on a health and fitness journey already, obviously you see them working out, you would modify it, you know? And then 99% of the time, and that's people that's cold, you know? And if they're already on a fitness journey, I'd say like, wow, Vicky, thanks for following me on Instagram. Looks like you're killing the fitness journey of your own. What kind of workouts are you into? The point is you want them to respond to you. Then you start talking. Now, I'll sit there and I'll do 30, 40 of them at a time. Only 3 or 4 people are going to respond to me. Then out of 100, 10 are going to respond to me. 9 are going to go ghost, and maybe 1 is going to end up doing a challenge pack. See what I'm saying? So that's just something to consider, getting those invites out. I was going to have Dedra share about doing her own challenge groups, but I think we're going to wait until next week for that because this conversation's been a little obviously long-winded. But does anybody have any questions with starting the week about invites and where are you getting hung up? Unmute yourself if you have a question, because I want to help you guys before we get off with objections or where you're becoming frozen or what's happening.
Okay.
Marie, can I go?
Who's talking?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm on this thing where I don't want to become annoying, but outside of Beachbody, I have other friends that are in other companies, meaning Skin or Mascara, and they are like in my inbox reminding me. So I had to ask today, I'm like, do you ever feel like you're being annoying? Because this girl really inboxed me every day until I ordered. And she was like, no, what you need to do is, because you believe in the product, just share the experience of yourself and remind people of the benefits of it. So do you have anything on that?
Yeah. Now, I'm not like, so like when I inbox somebody and I say like, are you on a fitness journey? And then they don't respond, I archive them. I'm done with them. So if I ask you, thanks for following me, are you on a fitness journey of your own, whatever I say, then I go to their Instagram or Facebook, wherever I am, I comment on a couple of their pictures and I like a few. They don't respond to me, I don't go back to them. I get rid of them. I only re-engage with you once you talk to me. If you don't talk to me, I archive you and I'm done. If you say, oh, I see, well, you've been doing this 80-day challenge. What's that all about? Or no, but I need to be. Then we've engaged. And then I say, hey, girl, well, I don't want to be a pest. I know I seem like a super creeper online, but my next challenge is starting next Friday. I would love to shoot you over some details. So what are some of your fitness goals or struggles? I know for me, it's time. And it's just one more thing, you know, and it can seem very overwhelming. And I found that this helps me. This is why, because they're going to already say they're too busy. Remember, we talked about that. So if they don't initially respond to me, I archive them and get rid of them. Because then I'd have hundreds in my mailbox. Like, what do I do?
Right.
Well, on Instagram, I'm a liar because you can't archive. So you can, I don't delete it because then I would double invite them and I wouldn't know. So if they respond, Facebook, I work from the bottom up in the inbox. Instagram, I work from the top down.
Okay, these are the responders.
Okay,
these are the people that's saying yes and putting in their bid on when they're going to do it. So like I told you, I was frustrated.
Okay. So when they say they want to do it, I say to them, I know you're interested and you seem that you've gone a little ghost. What's holding you back? This is super Facebook weird. Can I give you a call? I know that you're probably so busy. Sometimes I tell people I even have to be a motivator to help people be motivated to answer me back. LOL. You know, sometimes I have to motivate you to order. Like, I even say stuff like that, as awkward as it seems, because, you know, you need accountability and support. And I'm here to help you. And I see this happening all the time. Sometimes people even need that push to even order, because I know you want to do it. I won't let you down. This isn't in addition to what you're already doing. This is in replacing of a meal. This is reaching those goals. You want more energy. So I work back, and if they completely ignore me, I always say, LOL, where you were interested, and it seems like you've gone a little ghost. What's the deal? You know, if you don't want, should I reinvite you again next month? Give them an out, because you're going to be back next month. Don't be in their inbox every day. I wait 72 hours.
Right. And that's
Because then they could be sick and their kid has the flu. Now they're so annoyed with you, they're going to never talk to you again.
Right.
I do it to people all the time. And then I'm like, oh man, that's why we're not friends anymore. Sorry.
That's what I had. One girl who was like, I'm ready, I'm in, I want this. She knew already that I was drinking Shakeology, so I assumed she was familiar with Beachbody and all of that. On and on and on. I'm ready when you are. I'm ready when you are. And as soon, and we, it was voice messaging back and forth with Messenger or whatever. And as soon as she got a price, she went ghost. So I responded, you know, a day later with, hey, don't mean to pester you. Don't be scared about the price. And, you know, I went through the whole, this doesn't mean you have to pay this much money every month. This covers the year, the nutrition, blah, 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 blah.
Just say what's holding you back about the price.
It's
you know?
so, like it's so crazy how ghost this person.
And then make a post about like, man, $160 is too much for you to change your life, but like, whoa, those new shoes sure do look good. Or like, who ate out this weekend? Who ate out this? Oh, like you got it. I mean, once you get more comfortable, I do this on Wednesdays. I'll say like, man, all you guys were so excited about joining my Shamrock Challenge, but it was too expensive. But man, you sure ate good this weekend. You know, hashtag like Logan's steakhouse, you know, whatever. Because you want to call people's bluff on things too. Like,
there's so many bold things that I want to say, but I don't know. And I'm
it.
generally pretty diplomatic about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's just stuff where I'm
just
like,
say what's holding you back about the price, you know?
Yeah. Because that's the only thing I can think of. This is off subject. I won't go too far into this, and just tell me to shut up if you want. There's some things, because I see a lot of the girls who are following me who are saying, oh, I'm so inspired and this and that. And then they're like, oh, the Omni shake, or they're, oh, this shake. And all I wanted, there's shakes that are actually have cancer causing ingredients in them. Yeah. People are losing weight like crazy.
People, just tell people
I want to do a post.
Get a cheaper shake. Yes.
That says read your ingredients.
Shake. You can go get Body Vive and all these weight loss shakes. They are cheaper. Go get them. Yes, that's true. But we are not a weight loss shake.
Yeah, I'm trying to find an area where I would say that, but an area where I'm not ranting, but I want so badly to say, hey, ladies, quick fix, read your ingredients. Most of the stuff you're drinking is cancer causing. It's going to cause you problems down the road, and you're going to gain weight as soon as you stop drinking this stuff.
And I tell people too, just for a side note, like, I could probably have you lose 50 pounds in 3 months if you stop eating carbs. Yes, you would lose weight, but you're going to gain it all back. You could do keto for 6 months and lose weight. You'd be super skinny, but you're probably going to have a heart attack, you know? So like what I'm offering you is health and wellness. And if this is what you want, and if you guys can't get hung up on those couple people, but the goal I have for you, Vicki, is you have those 1 or 2 people that are doing that to you. I want you to have a whole notebook full of people that are driving you nuts, saying that they're going to order and they never do, because that is what the compound effect is. So once you have 1 or 2 that say no, you're going to have them anyway. Once you have a notebook full, then you're going to have a paper that says 1 through 10. I've got 10 people committed to my challenge. Okay. So that's what you want. You're on the right track. Just you need more no's. Keep going.
Okay.
Yeah. It sounds crazy, but it's true. Steve, you know it's true. Yeah.
It's very true, Vicky. You just gotta keep going. Go for no. Keep doing it. I mean,
and
Ray
if I,
Higdon did it. He did 100 no's a day.
That's what I get.
He got
I get
100
like
no's
50
a
no's
day
a
before
day.
he got a yes. He did it for 30 freaking
I
days.
have no friends. I have no friends left. All my girlfriends hate me. They all do. Like, no friends left. Then I go make new friends.
I just have to stop squirming. That's
Yeah.
the squirmy thing. I don't know.
I was on a call with Amy Silverman the other day, and she's the #1 coach. And I talked to her about this the other day, and she's just like, you just got to go for it. There's a million people out. There's millions and millions of people out there on Instagram, Facebook, and everything. Find them. You can find them. They'll tell you no all day long, and then they'll go out and buy the damn cell phone tomorrow.
Yep.
You know, wrong. They'll buy a $1,000 iPhone tomorrow. It's stupid. They're like,
just
really? So let me ask you, you can spend $1,000 for an iPhone, but you can't spend $2.99 a week on your health and fitness. Really?
Nope.
Find that interesting. You say you bounce. You say, okay, thank you. When you're ready, call me. I got 25 other people that are ready to do it today, and tell them that.
Yeah.
Do you do that in your message your messaging?
Yes.
So not just on your Facebook or Instagram, right? Directly through messaging.
Direct message.
Okay.
Because you need that. You need to get it in their head.
Yep. Okay.
You got to make it like, I make it kind of like I have a couple spots left, because I don't want to get 60 Success Club points, guys. I can't manage 60 Success Club points and do a good job at it. They're all going to quit, and you're going to be a swinging door. I get between 15 people a month that I can help, and I know I can effectively do it. I tell people, I only got a couple spots left. You want them to be hungry for you. You want them to chase you. Don't look desperate. Even if I am desperate, shoot, it'll be like 2 days before the end of the month, and I've got nobody. I got one spot left.
Stop looking apologetic.
One spot. I got one spot left. I mean, don't lie. I'm a bad person, but I'll be like, I got one spot left. I'll even buy your challenge pack. You want to do it? Like,
that comes down to value. That comes down to you got to value yourself enough to show them that. If you say I got one spot left, that's the value. You're putting that value out there, and you got to say, I'm valuable enough that you need to come to me.
Right.
That's the reality of it.
Yeah, and that leads me to the last point is you're going to get, and I know you guys are tired, but I get this stuff all day because I do this all day long. Tons of people will say, well, I've done Beachbody before. It doesn't work for me. I've tried that before. I have the 21-day fix. Please, please, please tell your people, yeah, I've done it before too, but you haven't done it with me. And that is the difference that you want people to see. I didn't do my workouts the first year I was a coach. I wasn't even on a fitness journey, and Michelle and I have talked about this. Michelle and I are Star Diamond coaches, and she's going to run me over with her car for saying this, but we really feel like we've really finally been on a true fitness journey, a real fitness journey for like the past, I'd say 8 months, like a real journey, like really committed. And I think that is because of our team, and that is because of the support and the accountability, not because we had the products before. I've always had the workouts. I've always had the Shakeology, but I haven't had you guys pushing me every day. I haven't had Michelle pushing me every day, Dedra pushing me every day, Megan, all of you guys every day pushing me, and that is what we need to get across to these people. You can buy it from anywhere. You can buy Beachbody from anywhere. You can buy Shakeology from anywhere. But when you get it from me, I'm not going to let you down, and you're going to have success. You throw them in the challenge group before you go over it with them, they're going to quit. What is this? This is a Facebook group? So when I bought a Facebook group, you got to work with them one-on-one, help them, reach out to them, show up, be on a journey, whether you're, and that is what makes a good coach great. There's a difference. So, and I tell people that right out, because half of my people have done Beachbody before and they don't want to do it. And then I say, well, if you do it with me, this is how it's different. You know?
Definitely heard that before at wine parties.
Yeah. 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 So we have time for one more question. All right, guys. Well,
all right. I have something to say if nobody has a question.
Yes.
Just something I learned. I don't know if you guys do it, but it's important, and this is what Carl Deichler say. In your Instagram stories or your Facebook stories, go in there and tell people that you're actually starting challenges. People are scrolling past our posts now. So it's very important that you put in your story, say it or put it across your screen. But now I've been saying it, and live is very important also. Like from today, my live feed, I got 2 people asking me, what am I doing? Because I expressed that I started today. I really couldn't move. I'm not going to lie. I really couldn't move this morning because I took a class yesterday that kicked my butt from a guy that's on YouTube. But it was amazing. But still, I had to show people the proof that I can do it. And so 2 people reached out to me. So I'm like, okay, it works. So your stories and going lives, those are like your kickers to start some kind of conversation.
Yeah, definitely. Like when you're done with your workout, go live. Not when you're doing like your weights, but like go live when you're done. Be like, oh wow, that was crazy. Like, talking about it, because that's what people want to see, that real in the dirt, like grit of it. So
falling over, sweaty, tired.
Yeah. And if all that's overwhelming, just go back to what we talked about. I will, this week, fill in the blank, dive into your coaching university, drink your Shakeology, share your journey, and invite some people. It will get easier as you go. Definitely easier as you go. But in order to fly, you got to jump, like you can't just like, I'm going to do it. No, I'm not. Like jumping off a bridge. Like, you just got to pull that cord and go.
Took me half an hour to jump off a bridge once.
Yeah, me too. That's the worst. Like thinking about it. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, I hope you have a good night. We are set up for success this week. I love all of you guys, and we're definitely stronger together. So let's keep pushing forward, keep that support going, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. Thanks for jumping on.
Thanks, Marie.
Bye.